Hello and welcome to Blackwell, Missouri. I am Cady Coleman. I'm an astronaut. I lived 6 months up in space and I've seen a lot of wonderful things, but I've never seen a total eclipse from the Earth. And I'm here with my family, with my husband, Josh Simpson, my son, Jamie, and we are joined by some special friends that you're about to meet. And I think you're really going to be excited to meet them because we've been working on a mission of our own, and that is to watch the eclipse together. You're going to meet some Girl Scouts and my friend Jack, who was brave enough to apply for a very special job at NASA. So let's go say hi.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, gang.
Good.
So, how's it been going?
Good.
I want to look. Have you looked? Is it just, no, let's look. Okay, ready? Glasses on, right? Glasses on.
Whoa.
Holy cow. Hey, Jordan, you're my timer, right?
Holy smokes.
How long until totality, Jordan?
5 minutes and 50 seconds.
5 minutes and 50 seconds. I can't believe that much of the sun is covered up.
That's so cool.
Oh, you guys can keep looking. I like to look at you because I haven't seen you since yesterday when we planned our project. I mean, when you have something amazing that's about to happen, we want to find out about it, and that means we need a plan. Well, yesterday we made a plan, and we are looking at the eclipse together, which I think is really wonderful. These are the Girl Scouts from Missouri, from Eastern Missouri, and my friend Jack, who's almost from NASA. We'll hear about that in just a couple minutes. So when I was up on the space station, it was a really wonderful place for me, but when I looked back at the Earth, I'll tell you, it's amazing to see it and to see the whole thing. Thank you. And to realize that it's really clear to me, on Earth, everyone who's on the Earth is part of the crew of Spaceship Earth.
Yeah, I mean, it was so amazing because like when my mom was flying over flying over Earth, you know, she would pass over Korea, and then as I was talking to her on the satellite phone, I would go outside and then I could see her go across the sky, and it was really cool.
It made me realize that all of us are part of the crew. You are what I've been thinking. I've been thinking of us as the Eclipse Gang, right? And you are the part of the crew of Spaceship Earth. So what if you introduce yourself to everyone that we're sharing the eclipse with?
I'm Brianna, and I'm a note taker.
I'm Alyssa, and I'm a note taker.
I'm Jordan, and I'm the clock for whenever totality starts.
She's keeping us on the clock. That's great.
I'm Elizabeth, and I'm the person who
4 minutes
sees
left.
how long totality is. I'm Jack, and I'm the starman. I look for stars and planets. I'm Laura, and I'm safety.
So those are all of our jobs, and they're really important jobs, every single one of them, right? And so for the project, have you been taking data already?
Yes. When it was starting, it was 89 degrees.
89 degrees. And does it seem lighter or dimmer now?
Yeah, it's dimmer, way dimmer.
And has everybody been taking observations and thinking? Yeah?
Yes.
All right.
It feels like it's going to get a lot.
Does it feel like, and so Jamie is going to be in charge of temperature now. It's going to find the thermometer. We left it in the shade. What's the temperature now, Jamie?
Right now it is 86 degrees.
Okay.
It got a lot darker, definitely.
Yes. Well, and Josh, my husband Josh is a glass artist, and he's in charge of, when we all are wearing our glasses all the time, of making sure that we don't miss something like right around us as totality is starting to happen. 3 minutes?
I hear crickets. I hear.
Yeah. It's even smaller.
It's even smaller, and it's
That's so
about to. We're about to see some of the really cool parts. You know, when I was up on the space station, I could see the Earth, and we have astronauts on that space station right now. Now the moon is making a shadow. As soon as we hit totality, we'll see that shadow here. They are on the space station looking down at the Earth, and they are seeing that shadow race across our country. And it's almost in Blackwell, Missouri. So I just think it's really wonderful that we can be looking up at space, but there's astronauts that are looking down at us. And it makes you realize that we're all part of that very, very same universe. So Lizzie, what are you going to do when it
minutes.
starts to be totality? What's your job? Because it's really important.
I start the timer
Ah,
on my dad's phone.
okay. And Jack, tell me about your job.
I applied for the job with NASA called Planetary Protection Officer.
Exactly.
I got a letter a few days later, and it said I didn't get the job yet, but I was an
Well,
inspiration.
I want to focus, Jack, on the fact that you had the initiative to write that letter, say, I see something I want to know about. I think I can help. Do you feel it getting darker? I feel it getting
it's
darker.
that cloud.
Oh no, let's look up. Is it a cloud?
It's a cloud.
Didn't that feel, it felt darker to me?
It's a cloud.
So I see just a sliver.
It's a cloud.
Tell me what
Yeah,
you
it's a
see.
cloud.
It's really close.
Yes.
But you've got glasses on, glasses off. No, we can take our glasses off when everything is dark.
Oh, it's.
I see just a little.
It got so much see it.
And it's still gonna, my clock, so
I
1 minute
can't
left.
see it.
Jordan says 1 minute left. And so we've still got a minute.
It's coming out.
Yep. And I'm
It's
getting
so
an update.
small.
I'm getting updates from the control room. We have 90 seconds, but it sure looks like we're the data on the ground. It sure looks like it's going pretty fast, doesn't it?
I
It's
can't
getting
even see it
smaller
because of the clouds.
and
I can't
smaller.
see it through the
I don't know
glasses.
if it's the clouds, you guys. I think that we're
Look
really
at the
seeing
sky.
it. I think
Holy
the sun is getting hidden,
smokes. It must be.
and it's getting.
I don't hear the chickens.
I'm
scared.
and
30
smaller.
seconds left.
But let's
Isn't
look
it
right
scary?
here at the
It is a little
30
scary.
seconds.
It's
30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds.
Look at clock.
Almost in totality.
And the sky
Just a
is so
sliver,
dark and
sliver,
blue.
sliver, tiny
one
of
o'clock.
the
I
moon,
can't.
of the sun that's left.
Look,
Let's see if it looks like a
it's not that bright. I see a planet.
shorter,
Oh,
shorter.
we can.
Glasses on, glasses on,
We can see a
glasses on.
planet.
Glasses are still on. Glasses on, glasses on.
2, 1.
Glasses on. Keep the glasses on.
It's totality.
It's completely
we can
dark
take our
and
glasses
it's
off
totality.
now.
And now let's all look at each other. Let's take our glasses off.
Did
Cady,
start.
we're gonna compete with you.
And so now we can look up. Isn't that amazing?
Let's look around and see the chickens.
Now remember, you're trying to do your observations.
Hey, I hear no chickens. I
But
don't
listen,
hear any
everybody,
cockle-doodle
everybody,
doing.
I want everybody to take a moment and just capture this time. We're seeing something so special together.
That's so cool.
So cool.
And just knowing that's a once-in-a-lifetime thing is going to be super special.
It's amazing. Store a little memory so you can take it out later and look at it. Lizzie, did you happen to start your timer? The control room has a timer.
Yeah.
What's your
There's a
timer
dragonfly
say,
behind
Lizzie?
you.
What does it say? 1 minute and 13? 1 minute 11? And what's the control room timer say?
It's almost time to put our glasses
It's
back on.
almost time. That's our
so-
safety officer, Laura. And do you guys see over on the right? Do you see the star there?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
that
think
looks like
that-
that light's
I think
blinding
that
me.
is Venus. I think it's Venus. Do we see any stars? Where's
Yeah,
our star
it's
man?
Venus.
Jack, what do you see?
It's the brightest. It's really bright.
Venus.
Oh, look at this, you guys.
Look at the
So-
sunset
Look at the
all
sunset.
around us.
In the
Look,
sky.
there's a thing
Don't
going
miss
up.
it.
I
Look
see
all
Jupiter.
around.
Sunset everywhere.
Oh, it's so
I see
beautiful.
Jupiter.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Look at that.
Look,
It's amazing.
The stars from that. Oh yeah, that's Jupiter.
Now remember some
Jupiter.
data. Let's go back to data,
This
okay?
is so cool.
Do we have any observations? Does it seem quieter? Do we hear chickens?
I don't hear the chickens.
What's the
at all.
temperature, Jamie? Do you know?
I hear crickets.
It hasn't registered quite yet.
Hasn't
so.
registered quite yet. See,
Yeah.
that's something we learn about.
I hear crickets.
What's our timer saying, Lizzie?
11, 10.
10. So countdown. Glasses, you ready? Take one more
seven,
look. Save it up
6,
inside. It's so
5,
beautiful.
4, 3, 2,
This is back on.
1.
Glasses on, and then we wait. We wait until we see the sun again.
Dismiss.
Oh my goodness. We may have to be patient. That was so beautiful.
Wow.
I'm going to remember that my whole life.
I'm still looking at that.
And then we're looking, and what are we going to see first?
I'm taking a picture.
What are we going to see first, girls? And
The
Jack.
sun.
Jack, could you see any stars?
Oh, there it is.
Do you see it starting?
The diamond ring.
That is the diamond ring. Just a little sliver, and the sliver's getting bigger.
starting to. It's looking
That is so
big.
incredible, isn't it?
It's beautiful. You know, girls, when I was up on the space station, and
The
I would be
chickens
a
are
little
back
lonely.
out.
It looks like a light bulb on
I see the
Does it look like a
chickens
light
are
bulb?
back
Tell me
out.
what
Don't
else. Looking with your
Only with
glasses,
your
only.
glasses.
Glasses, right?
Wait, here comes the chickens. The chickens.
Chickens
The
are back out.
chickens came back out apparently, which is
When I-
hilarious.
down at the ground. You can start seeing it getting
It's
lighter.
kind
on
of a
the
special light on the ground too, isn't it? Hey, Brianna's writing observations. That's really great. You know, when I was up there, something that was really special to me was that when I was lonely,
And listen,
my
the roosters
husband,
are crowing.
my
You hear
husband
that?
Josh and I could look at the same moon. When I was on the space station, I saw the moon, and on the ground, they saw the moon. I'm gonna look at you for a minute because I want to talk about you and us and our team, the Eclipse Gang, because we really did something so important today. We looked at something, we didn't know what it was going to be. We knew it would be amazing. We wanted to find out. We made a plan. It involved science and math, but all sorts of things we didn't even really quite know, right? And our plan was kind of cool. But I want to hear, the girl logo really sounds it seems like it implies everything we did today. What is it, Brianna?
We are the GIRLs, and G stands for,
Go getters.
I stands for,
Innovators.
Innovators.
R stands for,
Risk takers.
Risk
L
takers.
stands for,
leaders.
Leaders. I love that. So we've had our totality.
Can I-
It's time to pass it on to Nashville. The sun is blazing its way across the country. The moon is racing in front, and it's our turn to say goodbye. And all the
I-
chickens are awake. It's our turn to say goodbye to
Can I quickly-
everybody and thank them for watching and say good luck in Nashville. Waiting.
Bye.